Reese Clark. I'm currently a sophomore here. I'm with Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity, and I'm our philanthropy and service chair. And as part of that, I work with Habitat for Humanity. I've been doing it since last August. I've done about 100 hours so far, and we're here to tell you why Habitat is a great organization and why you should get involved today. Habitat's a really great organization. I mean, it's very, it satisfies one of the most basic needs, the most basic needs that people have, those being food, water, and shelter, and Habitat's obviously all about the shelter aspect of it. It's a really clever kind of business idea, actually. I'm not sure how familiar you are with how Habitat works, but essentially the idea behind it is that we use volunteer labor to build our homes, and we take the price of labor out of the price of the house. So a house that perhaps was $100,000 on the open market is now sold for $70,000 because of our volunteer labor. And by doing that, we make these houses more affordable for hardworking people out in the community, who are doing everything they can in this world, to be able to afford that housing, but just can't afford it any other way. So we make it available, and so it's a really clever idea. We really like the idea of a very hands-on type of activity. Obviously building houses is about as hands-on as it gets. It's really satisfying, physically challenging. It's team-oriented. It allows you to come into contact with people from all areas, all types of people in the Bloomington community. The one that really sticks out in my mind is the build day that we had last semester, and by build day I mean we scheduled with the Monroe County affiliate of Habitat for Humanity, and they just set aside one Saturday that would be like strictly for our fraternity brothers, and we had 33 guys come out. And we had two shifts. So one was from 8 to noon, and the second was from noon to 4. But that was just really memorable because it was, like I said earlier, it's a team-oriented project. And we got out there. It was a beautiful day, and we got to spend time with our brothers and work on contributing towards the building process of this house. So I don't know, it was a really good day that really sticks out to me. One of the best parts of it is that part of the Habitat program involves the future homeowners taking part in at least 250 hours of service of their own to go towards their house. In fact, Habitat, the technical term Habitat uses, it's called sweat equity. So they actually put in their own sweat and hard work into their houses, and every Saturday, or actually every day that they're working on their own house, you'll be out there and you'll get to meet and you'll work side by side with the families that are going to move into this house after it's completed. So that's one of the most rewarding parts. It's very gratifying and to be able to put names and faces with what you're doing, who you're doing it for. Across the board, especially with regard to the people that I've met at Monroe County Habitat, the homeowners, future homeowners, the executives, the people who actually, it's their job to work with Habitat, and also all the volunteers that you'll run into. They're all just tremendous human beings all around. I feel like Habitat is it's an endeavor that draws that kind of people to it. So if I had to convince someone to come out and do Habitat, I'd say obviously the idea behind it is tremendous, but the number one thing is that it's this wonderful group of people working together for a common cause.